I'll be doing a trick called Club Sandwich. I use 2 ace of clubs. I'm going to be doing the performance and then the tutorial of the trick right after that. So, start off the trick, I usually take the deck, riffle down the side, and the spectator can say stop wherever they like. So let's just say they say stop right about there. And then I show them the top card. I say memorize this. This is going to be your first selection. And to get it nice and lost, I'll bury it in this pack and then shuffle it in. And then I do this again. Riffle on down. They can say stop wherever they like. Let's just say they say stop right there. I say memorize this card. This is your second selection. And bury it in the middle. And give it a good shuffle. So, you made 2 selections. Hopefully you're memorizing them both. And they're both lost in the deck. So the way I'm going to find them is I'm going to make a sandwich out of them with my 2 aces. So basically, I'm going to just set these 2 aces right here on the top of the deck. Give my fingers a snap. And they already brought back 1 card. And so, you see the 2 aces caught this card, your first selection. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to put it right back into the deck, around the middle, face up, and I'm going to send these cards back in right for it again. So in they go, and with a snap, they bring it right back, just like that. And so, 2 aces caught your card again. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave your card right in between the 2 aces. And with a snap, that card's going to jump right into the middle of the pack. There's your 2 of clubs face up. And so if your 2 of clubs jumped out here, then this card can only be your second selection, Queen of Spades. So I hope that was somewhat decent, and I'll give you the tutorial of this trick now. So, this trick does unfortunately use a gimmick besides a duplicate card. If you don't want to use duplicates, you can use a joker because you have 2 of them, but you do need a double-sided card. 1 normal ace and 1 ace that you stick with any random card, but that's going to be a card that you're going to force on them. So, basically, to get this trick going, you need the card that you're going to force on them at the top, and then the second selection of theirs at the bottom, and that's when you can put the aces on, and it's basically self-working from there. I'll show you exactly what I did to get it to that place. What I did is I started with the card I was going to force, the 2 of clubs, second from the bottom, and I did a riffle force, which is where you cut. As you place this on here, you get a break in the back, and wherever the spectator riffles down, it doesn't matter. When they say stop, you just sort of lose it and then pick up your break from the back. And then because the 2 of clubs was second down, I did a double lift, showed you their selection, and then I can make it look like I'm burying it even though I'm just burying some random card. And give it a shuffle, leaving the 2 of clubs on top. And then do that again. But the second one doesn't have to be a riffle force. The second one can actually be a random card. What I did another double lift here so that I could show you their card and then act like I'm burying it even though I'm burying some random card. And then here's a move that I sort of just went improv on. When I do the shuffle, I make sure that this card, because this is their second selection, falls under the first card. But basically you can do whatever you want to get the card you're going to force and the card that they would have seen and selected first and second from the top. That's just what I happen to do. And then from there, you say, okay, I'm going to send these 2 aces in to go get your card. And when you put them in, you obviously put the one with the regular back on top, so when you flip it over, no one sees anything. And then you deal off 3 cards. This is really your backed ace, but it looks like they caught the card. And then what I did is I squared it all up, and I peeled off the bottom card, which was the real 2, and then showed you the 2 aces. Looks like it really did catch it, and then you can show the back and everything because this is real. Then to continue the trick, you just put this in the deck face up. You say you're going to send these 2 aces in, again to go after it. Put the one with the reel back on top, so when you flip it over, it looks like they've caught another card. Now this card that they actually caught here was their second selection. So you can, again, you can square it all up and peel off the top 2 cards, which will be the aces. So they're going to leave the 2 of clubs, which they think it is, which was selected, right in between them. Then you say it's going to jump. Now you put the real 2 of clubs in here earlier, so there it is still. And then they should be amazed that this is their second selection right in between the aces. Hopefully it was a decent performance, I don't know, but I really was doing this for tutorial purposes. So, that is Club Sandwich. It's good to be back. See y'all.